How do you think the average person is going to react when this hits?
All I can tell you is that I've given each talk is quite different. Today there were probably no slides that I've used before. There's a lot of new information I've been kind of collecting over the summer, and but I've given at least 100 to 150 presentations like this, and they've ranged from maybe 20 or 30 universities, University of California, Santa Barbara, University of Aberdeen, Uppsala University, University of Limerick in Ireland, TCU, Rice, next to Caltech and Scripps. I've spoken to groups in Maine who tend to be, fairly passionately green, and I've spoken to, groups of our military leaders. I was asked to speak at a WGBH program that was then broadcast all summer last year, about once every 3 weeks on NPR, in First Church in Cambridge, and they filled the church up on a Monday night. And these were all basically MIT and Harvard intellectuals. And I'm giving this same bad news story, and I'm getting the big Jesus praised out of me for having the courage and courtesy to share this message. As opposed to, I would have thought along the way, I'd have run into at least a handful of people that stand up and say, let me just tell you something. I hate you. And I've read your resume. You come from Texas. You're an energy investment banker. You just want to make a goddamn amount of money on energy. Do you own any energy stocks? I've really never been asked that. And I think that's quite an incredible testament to how people are willing to hear bad news if it's delivered in a coherent fashion.
So you think world leaders would listen if there was kind of a massive awareness?
Well, I think world leaders will start. For the last 5 years, what's the message coming out of all the lion's share of people that they've always relied on, our oil experts? And that's where CERA, Cambridge Energy, has played such a dangerous role, is they created the illusion that they basically had the best platform in the world. And if you want to know about oil, ask CERA. And their message for the last 5 years is, we don't have any problems. We have so many resources, and oil's not going to peak. That's just stupid. And if you're a politician and you say, gee, somebody just told me that I might be peaking, and that sounds pretty draconian, because I don't believe we'll run out of oil. So they're disconnecting at the outset. And you say, oh no, that's not a problem. Dan Yergin, that oil guru? Oh yeah, he says it's 50 years away. Whew. Okay, back to healthcare.